5 lands, 2 vindicates. Dr. Cranium. Is that a keep against anyone? I doubt it. Dr. Cranium tournament finishes. Premodern. Alright. Kind of cool. Their only league result is a pre-modern league, so birds. Alright, looks like they're playing blue-green elves. Was cloud
71 months,
fairies.
or as the French would say, sois ante et ans moi hun hun hun.
Alright, I'm gonna
71
mull.
straight months of depleting our meager savings to pledge undying loyalty to the Lord of the Sewers.
That's right. Alright, my opponent kept 7. The rest therapy's kind of a nice combo. And it's like, do I keep the Vindicate or the Wrath? If they're playing the same deck the 5-0 the league was, they're playing like birds and stuff. So I don't think Vindicate's gonna be like super great in their matchup. It looks like the rest should hit just enough spells to make it worth it.
Hi OMG hi OMG hi OMG hi
We're gonna get some arena cubes in between rounds. Probably not. My laptop's kind of slow. I think we're the plan. The plan. Okay, this. The plan is to like check out the spoilers review in between rounds and hope a bunch of stuff has gotten spoiled. All right, we got a lull something. Not very good though. Not really meaningful. And the bad news is there's just, they just don't have another spell for my therapy. So I would have to guess. Hey, Optimus Prime. Happy New Year, buds. Rhino, thanks for the resub as well. Hope everyone's having a good day, good start of their year. So to have the combo of Multani plus Symbia, that's pretty strong. I'm in a bad spot already. What can I therapy? I could just try and hit one of their 4-of blinds. I'm gonna want to scry for 2 next turn. Alright, let's see. What should I name? What's their best card? Hermit, Stroke. Maybe just Deranged Hermit. I don't know. Good enough. Another Multani. Oh, I was never gonna guess that. Alright, well, this is looking kind of grim. I'm not sure I can really ever take over here against that start. I'm not sure what turning the corner honestly looks like at this point, but I guess we'll find out. Maybe they have enough air that, like, Wrath of God and stuff is legit. Alright, well, that's a good start. I mean, I kind of have to get rid of that, I think, first. Then I can Skeletal Scry for one since I have another one. So they're trying to make a lot of mana, cast a lot of spells. They have Hermit to kill you. And then they have like Stroke, Temporal Fissure to bounce all your lands, all your permanents. Getting flashbacks of losing to LSV. The Pro Tour he won was Elves we played on day one, and I made a horrendous mistake. I used a counter of Jete to kill a Llanowar Elf. To like, you know, put him a little down on mana, but it was like kind of irrelevant. And then he played a symbiote and popped off with it, and I couldn't get rid of it. It was like a really bad mistake. And he won the match. He won the Pro Tour. All right, well, they didn't find another symbiote. They just dumped their hands. Now another scrying. Yeah, that sword was huge. Symbiote, make sure you never get it. Well, I had flyers in my deck, but yeah, it was really bad. I think I just flooded a bit and it's kind of over. Alright, Furnace. I don't have counters or anything weird, right? Can just cry. Scry for free now. I made minor changes compared to last time. A little more graveyard hate since that seemed pretty good. Sorry about the mismatched swamps. Should I therapy? I think I'll wait a bit. That Decree of Pain's probably gonna be really nice. They don't have any graveyard stuff, right? Skeletal Scrying should be printed in Modern. It seems balanced. I mean, it would probably be too bad for Modern, right? Yeah, I mean, they could. Yes. All right, let's see. Let's cycle this. Let's Cabal Therapy, Stroke of Genius, I guess. Or it could be Hermit. I guess I have an answer to Hermit, so let's do Stroke. Cloud Fairies and Fisher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, part of me wants to get to 8 mana to hardcast that Decree. But maybe that's greedy. Well, that's 6 mana. I mean, what's the worst it can do? Like, I guess I'll dispel that Cradle. Okay, they drew a land. They should probably just cycle that Cloud Fairies, right? They just really want to draw a Stroke of Genius. Indicates. I don't know why I like that joke so much. Any specific parents I need to get rid of? They don't play a ton of lands, right? 19. Alright, I'll keep going after their mana because it like makes Stroke. It makes one of their best top decks bad. Makes Stroke of Genius bad. And that's the way to get back into this game. I want to save my Decree of Pain for Hermit. Okay. Corrupt Cloud Fairy's Cradle. I mean, and then what? Fisher, like, 2 free lands. Maybe Fisher their Cloud Fairies and 2 of my lands. It's not very scary. I'm not sure Cradle is what I should go after. I probably should have like, oops. I should just try to get to like 5 mana now. All right, next creature they're playing, I'm just gonna cycle Decree of Pain. Oh, Wool Blossom. It's obnoxious. Hmm. All right, let's say go one time, and then I can go like depends. Depends what they do. A Decree of Pain into Duress, Decree of Justice. Bunch of Cabal therapies. Is this thing an elf or an insect? It's a symbiote. It's not an elf, it's an insect. Just thinking about playing. Okay, that's a little scary. I guess I'll do the Decree now. This way, that Stroke of Genius. They cast it now. And then I get to strip their hands. Pretty good. Stroke of Genius for 4. That'd be like pretty obnoxious. Snap Fairies. I mean, I guess if they have a stroke and that. Wow, that was their hands. Just snap stroke. Sucks. It's pretty lucky. I think I should be okay though. Wow. That's 2 good cards to have there. Alright, let's duress. The range Hermit and Wirewood Symbiote. Okay. Time might be an issue. Next turn, I can play a dragon. I did draw this time. Not a stroke. Speed downs. Okay, let's play the dragon first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 mana, so that's stroke for free. Need to get rid of that cradle probably. Guess I'll do it in their upkeep. Because they have like crop rotation or something. Oops. I need to be careful and stop misclicking the dust bowl. Hey Rosie. What is up? I guess I'll just. I'm at 4. Can make 4 tokens. They're at 6. They have Snap in their deck too. I guess I'll just cycle it. I'm not playing that much slower. It's mostly just a little lag, I think. But Hermits? Oh, Fisher. Okay. That's 5. It's on cycle. Good mana tapping again. This is like not great. Feels like they're one hermit away of like getting back in the game. And it's burning the clock too. I did not read your message indeed. What's up? Sorry, dude. The big 2, could you imagine? Oh, dude, I'm low on time. Oh, they're just dead on board now. Nice. Can even sword the wall for more damage. Oh, they saved me like 20 seconds. I'm probably not going to Turin. When's Turin? I doubt it. Alright, Plague, Decree. What's their sideboard tech? Probably nothing much, right? Carpet of Flowers, Guy's Blessing, Pyroclast, Tranquil Domain, Masticore. Okay, so that nothing good. The rests and therapy were good for me, but they're probably like not the greatest. On the extra removal, and I think the arenas are gonna be good. To the rest, I guess. Is this 0 Exalted Angel? Yeah. Just trying without them first. Alright, probably good enough. All janky. They're mulling to 5. Okay. Yeah, I know the stock list, but it's like a lot of like the stock list was like 4 Exalted Angel, 1 Bane of the Living, and people have said these cards are really good, but I'm just not sure I believe that. Don't want to be greedy on the mana. 3 lands and a cycling. I guess I do have double black cards. I don't think I need to do anything crazy here. Just play my lands, win the game. 0 Exalted Angel equals no red. I don't know, is Exalted Angel that great against reds? I mean, it dies to a shock, right? Like, kind of skeptical a bit. Alright, let's do rest now, I guess. I'll let them stroke for too much. Oh wow. And they mulligan to 5, so you know they didn't like they kept one cradle. They probably drew cradle. It's pretty unlucky. I mean, after how game 1 played out, I'm like not too worried about the matchup anymore, but could definitely see losing to that deck still. So we know they have a bunch of cradles in hand. I want to kill that elf now because it's -2 mana on a stroke of genius. Minus more, and that's kind of how they come back in the game. I'm gonna sword it now. It's kind of weird because I have Decree and Wrath, but so much extra mana if they draw a stroke because we know they have another Cradle in hand too. And then lets me Skeletal Scry for 2 while losing my good creatures. What now? Seems like going after their lands is good with my hands. Just gonna go after the coast, even though, I mean, because we know they have a bunch of cradles. I should have cycled dragon first and gotten back a dragon probably. That's not the greatest sequencing. I guess it kind of worked out since I'm just gonna Wrath of God now, even though none of their creatures really do anything. Just same thing, just make sure they can never cast the big stroke of genius. I still have Decree of Pain for Hermit. Need that upkeep stop. Actually, I kind of have a cool combo. I can cycle Decree of Justice and then hardcast Decree of Pain and draw a million cards. Like 6 cards. It's kind of fun. You're like on the terrible beatdown plan. You're like, why didn't he ambush my symbiotes? That cannot be good. It's kind of nice to just don't have counters in their deck. Guess I should attack first. They might scoop, they might not. Probably scoop. Given they scooped game 1 with that. I don't know, maybe they'll play it out. They got nothing better to do. Can't wait to time out because they asked me to like order my graveyard. Alright, let's bury them first. Make sure to never recover with a stroke or anything. I should have used Dust Bowl there. That's not very mana efficient, but obviously it doesn't matter. Am I mulliganing that hand against anyone? Probably not. Oh, they have the red part too? Whenever grab attacks, you may blight one. If you do, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of the blighted creature, except it has, I mean, wow, so you can like get triggers coming to play and stuff. Pretty strong. Who plays Bloodstained Mire? Mono Reds, I guess. Pretty good hand against Mono Reds. I haven't played against a red deck yet, so it's gonna be the test. Our first test against a red deck without Exalted Angel in my deck. Sylvan's pretty good in that matchup. That's all unfortunate. It's basically gonna draw them like 4 extra cards and manipulate stuff. Ooh. Hello. Could have been Swamp, a little unlucky. It's so good. If they discard land, I gain life. The red-green Kurion. Oh, it might. Yeah, I mean, it might just be Burn was naturalized and Sylvan. Sylvan's just kind of a messed up card, especially when you're playing an aggressive deck. Should I even bother duressing? Is there anything they could have that doesn't cost 1 mana? Let's see if I can find a list. Gruul Sly. That's probably it. Curse Crawl, Seal, Sylvan. So they could have Call of the Herd, but they probably would have played it last turn. They could have a Naturalize, Incinerate. So I'm costing myself 1 life in a card to maybe get an Incinerate. No kill Sylvan. I could. It's gonna give them 3 more cards. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's just kill the Sylvan. Also, they play fetch land, so it's nice combo with fetch lands. But I'm just gonna play another Sylvan. XTD. Alright. They didn't play a land. They didn't play a spell. I don't have targets for Disenchant right in my main deck. I'm just gonna say go, I guess. Do they play Bull Lightning? Probably, right? Oh, they don't play Bull Lightning if they're playing that version. Alright, let's see it. What were you holding? Can you imagine if it's 2 lands and I go to 24? Bolt. Another one. Yeah, naturalize. Okay, that's what I thought. Maybe casting the Verdict was actually bad. I like got excited, but Assault Battery they would have cast. Yeah, I guess I probably messed that up. Feel like I should be fine at this point, but who knows. Damn, that ugly ass Mock Fanatic. Jeez. The OG's so good too. Looks like I don't know. Yeah, that was me just being unfamiliar with the matchup and just getting too excited. Okay, it's kind of obnoxious, but it's probably not the end of the world. I'm gonna kill them pretty fast. They might just seal that token, honestly, when they have Sylvan in play. Could be worth it for them. They need a big turn. What do they need, honestly? Do they play Fire Blast? Curse Scroll would be nice. Call of the Herds. Not even that scary. I see therapies. You can check out my deck list here. I think therapy is not that uncommon in these decks now, especially with Decree of Justice. Alright, well, if they can burn me out, good beats, right? There's just not much I can do about it. These discard spells are not gonna save me. They would need like it's almost impossible, right? The Lich you need like real lightning bolt and then incinerate, something like that. Well, they're bolting the dragon. Okay. Not like 100% win. They don't even play Bull Lightning. I don't know how Bull Lightning is in other matchups, but seems weird to me to play that deck without Bull Lightning. Elite. Oh, I see. Um, I don't think it matters much, right? 2 angels or a bunch of 1/1s. Yeah, that card's a bit of play in extended. Pretty much a 2/3 for 1 mana. Kind of splashing for that seems all sus. How many green stores you get? You get Wooded Foothills. I guess this list has Treat Up Village. Alright, that went well. What do I need to expect after sideboards? Nothing very scary. Yet I get Circle of Protection red. I can get Cut Furnace. Can probably cut Cabal Therapy. Dawn Seal of Cleansing. 2 Sylvan, a Curse Scroll. I could do the first one probably. And then Plague. Plague is nice against Bull Lightning. Mock Fanatic is Goblin, Jackal, Human Wizard. They're pretty well split. Probably the rest are like really bad. And then Skeletal's Crying is not the greatest, but it does combo with Verdict. I don't think I'm gonna do the Plagues. Maybe I'll cut a Skeletal's Crying. And maybe I'll only do 1 Decree. Undead Gladiator is not the greatest either. Furnace. I guess Furnace gets Call of the Herds. Cycles. Vindicate. I mean, Vindicate's. I have much worse cards than Vindicate, I think. Maybe 2 Furnace is aggressive. Maybe I won't do the Furnaces. Maybe I'll only do Free to Rest. Let's try this. Call of the Herd or Lightning Bolt? I'll take the call. Not in a rush to do either of these things. I think I'm just gonna cycle Dragon just to take 1 less damage from my Verdict. When do I head back to France? On Friday. JD's like, when does this train become watchable again? Yo, Spike. Welcome, welcome. Huge raids. Appreciate it. Happy New Year, Spike. I haven't wished you yet. And Happy New Year, everyone. Not a bad timing to join the stream or up a match, up a game in a pre-modern challenge, playing one of my old standard decks, kind of. Opponent just drew a good one, though. About to hit them with the Verdict. We know their hand is like 2 lands and a Lightning Bolt, so pretty solid Verdicts. But that library was pretty great draw for them. Library plus the pressure of Trita Village. Kind of tough. You love the Scuff Michigan stream. Nice. I'm glad. It is a little scary for them to attack Village into Sword, but maybe they don't have much of a choice. Oh. Hmm. I could not play the Furnace. Maybe they forgot about their Call of the Herds. I guess I could just play the Circle of Protection right for now. Wait, does this get the bottom cards? Oh, it's the bottom cards. Right. That's pretty sick, actually. I forgot about that little detail. That's pretty nice. Such graveyard orders. Yeah, Skeletal's crying. Alright, they're down to 8. That treat up village is an issue though. I need a Dust Bowl or a Swords. Down to 12. This is not our. Oh wow. Easy. Sometimes it's just easy. Also, Sylvan just did most of its damage. They're down to 7. Let's build a upkeep stub just in case. Probably not bringing back my dragon right away though. I might just play Scrying for 1 or 2. We'll see. I do have Circle of Protection in play now, so it can't really burn me out. I have Wrath of God for Call of the Herds. So, looks like I kind of have my bases covered. Jackal Pub just got turned into a... A little weird that an attack was treated on Village, especially when they have the second one. We have a special guest in the chat. Might have a special guest in the chat. To be fair, there's that one turn I think they didn't attack. So maybe they just like assume I have sword at this point. They wouldn't be wrong. Oh, naturalize. Well, that makes sense. Why they didn't attack. Is it an interesting spot? Should I maybe save swords? No, probably not. Probably just use all my cards. They are gonna draw a lot of... They get to draw more cards. They get to draw more cards of their Sylvan now, though. That part kind of sucks. Probably still worth it. The thing about not attacking was Jackal Pub into Decree. Yeah, I mean, if they have Decree, that's good for them. Means their treat of villages get in for a lot of damage. I think I'm just gonna cycle this. Should have done that first, I guess. And I'm gonna use sword now so I can like get back my dragon without being under too much pressure. All right, Dev. You had to draw another 3 extra cards, but then they died to a 1-hit of dragon. They reprinted Crib Swap. Isn't that the like unplayable removal spell? Alright, they paid 4, they got a treat a village. That is not that scary. Hydra Sword number 4. Heard Sword is pretty good against a red-green slide deck. Eternal Dragon, what a card. Curd Ape. That's nice. Yeah, I mean the green cards are nice in this matchup. Not having like Ball Lightning and Fire Blast. I feel like Mono Red's probably a little scary. I guess I have Circle of Protection Red if they're straight up Mono Red, so that's tough. Okay. 7. I don't think any of their cards deal 4 damage though. And they're at 1, so I think they're just drawing deads. And I can always sword my Otter Dragon. I can always sword my Tap Dragon if I need to. Alright, nice. No Exalted Angel needed here. They chose to play first. Huh. I have an interesting decision. I only have 1 land. I think I'm gonna mulligan. If I keep on the draw, I have Swamp Duress. And if I draw a second land, I have Dragon, Swords. I mean, I'm kind of all set. I do have 25 lands, I think. Deck mulligans decently well. I did not have 28 lands. All right, 24 over 53. So I'm like 45% twice. 55 times 2. So 2/3 of the time. 1/3 I kind of lose on the, not on the spot, but I guess I'll mull. Keep and get rid of plains maybe? Or swamp, maybe swamp. Alright, obviously this hand is potentially much worse, but at least I get to play the game. Jackal Pup. Kind of wish I'd kept the other one now. With that sword in it. Ooh, Dubs, Vortex, and an Incinerate. That's tough. It's a good hand. Yeah, I mean, the other hand I needed to draw land in my first 2 draw set. This hand I need to draw spell. Alright, it's probably GG if I don't draw something relevant. Unless they draw horrendous. They can't really draw horrendous at this point. Talk about Neo Johnny. Yeah, good cards. Man, I drew all lands. Really? Drew 3 lands. I guess I should have really kept that first hand. I would have been in decent spots. I like my mulligan decision. That deck's been mulliganing like decently well. Just got a little unlucky. They also had like pretty great hands. But yeah, I don't see how Exalted Angel saves me in these spots, by the way. If anything, Bane of the Living's a bit better, but they let you have a Grim. a little tardy. All right, that definitely a little tougher than the green version. I'll gamble. I'll go to the dangerous site, MTG Goldfish. Alright, so I'm assuming I want seals and circle. And then probably plague and decree. Probably should assume this is what I'm up against. Mock Salvage, Price of Progress, Pyroblast, Overlord, Crypt. Oh, they don't play like Force and stuff for Naturalize. Alright, I might just board out the Scryings. Maybe keep one in. And then the discard spells don't seem that bad. Kree of Pain is probably a little slow when I have Circle of Protection red anyways. Therapy seems meh, yeah, I agree. Don't Duress or don't Decree of Pain? Decree of Pain gets Ball Lightning. Wrath of God is cheaper. I guess Decree of Justice gets all worse too. Maybe Duress getting Vortex makes it a 4 of. Gladiator is all slow. Might still be better than alternative. Kind of just want to make land drops. Lava darts. Interesting. Alright, hoping for some lands. Alright, we got the Circle of Protection reds. No, it's not a sniper, just they got to the round really late, so probably not a sniper. I needed that for a land. I only had 2 lands. I could have played Circle of Protection red last turn. But I decided to cycle first. Not sure I made a ton of sense, but alright. I think I should just use it, right? Even though it means you get to incinerate me. Because I'm a little taxed on mana still. Curse Crawl. Dove's Curse Crawl. That's a problem. That is going to be a problem. Uh, I guess I should play Goblin because it's taxing my mana. And if they sack, I should name... I don't think I can afford to prevent that. I should probably name like Grim. I should probably name Human Wizards. Human, yeah. Yeah, Ball Lightning is like not that good for them. Grim is like all more annoying. I mean, should probably play it right. 1 damage now, but I could have waited, I guess. Could have maybe waited. Don't want to duress when they have Curse Crawl for obvious reasons. I don't know what they drew. A bunch of Bull Lightnings. Could be Vortex too. Let's see what they have in hand. Creature Elemental. I would choose Ball, I guess. Ball is the type. Lightning is kind of the result. They disconnected. The huge thing, yeah, that's what I was thinking, but details on my flights to Paris, 6 p.m. Destination CDG. Near time cooking, how to break up with sugar. And more advice on resetting your appetite. Alright, it shows lava dart and a... Alright, it shows sulfuric vortex and reveal lava dart. Okay, so they have lava dart and vortex in hand. Do I need a Baron more? Nope. Need a Baron less. What a great joke. I can't. Oh, I have Undead in the yard too. Forgot about Undead in the yard actually. Is that duress pretty useless? Okay. It's a nice draw. Damn, Curse Crawl, what a card. Okay, so their last card in hand is a Vortex, right? So I can cycle. They could like flashback their lava darts now, I guess. Make sure I get the right one. Yeah, good. It's like over 32 like right now, or it was yesterday. It felt like summer, honestly. After a week of really cold temperature. It was pretty nice. I'll save it for Vortex. Vortex doesn't work against Circle of Protection Red. They're just gonna kill themselves if they do that. How do I lose this game? Well, the Decree of Pain does not seem great. You need to find another answer to Curse Crawl. Yeah. It's not a crazy card like damage can't be prevented. They weren't quite there yet. Okay, basic planes is nice to start. Seal of Fire, okay. Lands are good, obviously. Backup answer for Curse Scroll. So I can let 2 Seal plus Lavadard go through. They have 3 unknown cards. One is Vortex. Est-ce que je vais à Lyon? Non. No lion for me. Okay. How much can I afford to tap here? 1 or 2? So let's say that double vault. Okay. Alright, what have we learned? Curse Scroll is really scary. But I don't think I should bring in Aura of Silence for it, should I? Maybe. It could be better than Duress, honestly. No, Duress is probably good. They're probably not going to play it on turn 1. 6 answers to Curse Scroll and F4 Curse Scroll. Decree of Pain is bad. Decree of Justice is better. There's a chance Scallow's Scrying's just better, too. Was my verdicts and stuff. There's a chance Aura of Silence is worth it. Gladiator was good. You like Aura, yeah. Well, this list doesn't have Curse Scroll. Where's the list with Curse Scroll from? 2 Curse Scroll and Bubble. Goblin Cadets. 4 Pillar, 4 Vortex. Outside of Razover Degree, it's just 1 cheaper. It's slightly easier to cast. Yeah, maybe I should just load up. Just mostly interested in being efficient. Maybe 2 auras a lot. They chose 7 cards. I think I'm gonna maul. I don't have COP red and my hand does nothing. I don't have sword. I don't have duress. I mean, I have mana. But my first play is like turn 3 plague. Not very good. Alright, this hand looks better. Keep. What's the last card? I'm gonna get rid of that. I got rid of a skeletal scrying. Let's hope that the rest doesn't break. Bolt and Price of Progress and no second land. I guess I'll take the bolts. Alright, well, the good news is I get their last 2 cards. Unfortunately, neither of them was a land. That would have been really nice. Alright, this is my hands. I kept second Vindicate over Skeletal Scrying, which is looking decent right now. Need to dodge Bull Lightning. That'd be the worst for me right now. Plague would have been really nice. Plague would have been the nuts. Kind of in bad shape though. I take at least 4 more damage. Probably 5 more damage just from their boards. Okay, that could be worst. White mana would be nice here. Untapped white. Word, I mean, it's a good draw. I could go after their mountain, I guess. No, that's too short term. I don't know if they use Curse Scroll, it means they're not casting a spell. And it's insurance against Bull Lightning. So I think I'm just gonna say go. Since I can cast double white spell anyways if I draw white. I really need white mana. Dragon wouldn't be bad. Let's get rid of the... Guess maybe seal. Seal is nice against Vortex because I don't even take the first 2 points of damage. I'd have Seal of Fire, so I'm dead to like Fire Blast and Ball Lightning. Brutal. Yeah, I mean, mulligan. That was a good draw for them. They drew pretty well after the verdict. They drew like a land and a bunch of good spells. Alright, solid hand about against pretty much about anyone. I even have the mismatched Psalms for psychological damage. Ooh, I've not played these matchups yet. I have 1 Furnace. I mean, I just have to take all the replenishes, right? Or do you take a Tunon first? Gives me more time to find a discard for replenish. Maybe it's just attunement. Let's see, I take replenish, they draw, they go up to 7, play a land, go down to 6. Play a second land, still on 6, I verdict them down to 4. 5, 4, played attunement 3. You think attunement? Yeah, I agree. A rare occurrence, me agreeing with Rashad. Were you actually in New York for the... Did you do the whole, like, dropping, the ball dropping and standing in? I saw a picture. But I don't know if it was from this year, if it was from, like, a few days later. That seems like my actual worst nightmare to do that. I could have maybe seen myself doing that, like, in my early 20s, just because you're silly. Has anyone in chat ever done the... Oh, got rewarded instantly. The bull drop in New York and standing for hours and stuff? If so, how was it? What are the logistics? Or going to the bathroom and stuff? Just curious. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, I have no idea how to approach that matchup. Should probably look at what's in a replenish deck exactly. I don't want to play Gladiator here. Seems like pressuring them could be nice. Makes their Parallax Waves really good. Makes their Sword really good. It doesn't seem great. Other question is, do I Therapy first? Or do I Verdict? Surely they're just not going to discard or replenish, right? That'd be kind of unhinged. Unless maybe we can like put on the hand hider if they discard or replenish. This is the time for Haunting Echoes, yeah. Alright, 2 lands. 26, no big deal. Oh, they can replenish with Ancient Tomb. Oh, they play Factor Fiction. That'd be kind of nasty. Maybe I should have done Therapy. Did I know about Ancient Tomb and just didn't see it? Oh yeah, I just didn't notice it. Because of the silly arts. Intuition. What do you do? Just get free lands for Ancient Tombs? I mean, doesn't really get them anywhere, does it? I would have Therapy to replenish after Verdict. Yeah, I probably should have. Also, I should have probably sacrificed that Plains. Oh, Opalescence first. Yeah. Kind of blew it a bit, but I guess better lucky than good. Just throw the GG Vindicate. Sword and Skyclad Expanse. Okay. So if they top deck or replenish, how bad is it for me? How many basics do they have? Kind of want to go after the basic, but they have a lot. All right, I'll just go after the Ancient Tomb. Just to make sure they don't rip a Fact or Fiction or replenish or anything like that. So I can cycle Dragon, cycle Decree for 0. You know, one of their card is Swords. Probably just Dust Bowl this turn. And then next turn, if I don't draw a land, I can go cycle Dragon, cycle Gladiator. Time for Gladiator beats Night of Heaven. Ooh. Oh. Damn, that would have been really bad. Cycling. I mean, their hand is one card's not very exciting, but at least it means they can't cast a 4-mana spell next turn. So that's pretty nice. Sword Opalescence. Kind of sick too, because they don't have like. They don't have an Ancient Tomb left in their deck. So they can't even get lucky with Ancient Tomb, or do they have one left? 1, 2, yeah. So they can't even go like Ancient Tomb. It's crying. Cycle. I don't think I should get greedy here. I think I should just crying for 2. X can be greater than 23. I have plenty of time. I mean, I have some time. I have at least like a turn. Always. Okay, well, they didn't have Mana Leak last turn, so let's hope they didn't draw it this turn. Hmm. Alright, let's cycle a bit. Okay, land is nice. The nail in the coffin, I mean, it doesn't do that much, right? I guess they don't have that many artifacts. They only have that many enchantments. Let's sack it right away, though. Opalescence number 2. I guess they only have 2 enchantments in the yard right now. I actually got both enchantments. Hey, Xenon, what's up? Are you going to Lyon? Alright, let's cycle Decree. There's nothing relevant that can cast for 2 mana, right? No. I would have sat on that furnace for a lot longer. I mean, I have Dustbolt, right? I mean, it's literally like 12 turns before it does something. There's no way, right? There's no way sitting is right. I guess I'm not even gonna. I don't even care about Mana Leak anymore. Only for the call. Oh, you're not going for the whole thing. Dude, I can't believe how good these Dust Bowl have been. I saw these 2 Dust Bowls. I was like, oh yeah, why not? There's a few. Just, it's been my win con in so many of these games. It's so good in the format. At first, I was like, well, it makes sense. There's standstill, and you're not very good at dealing with like. I was just thinking of like mostly creature lands, and maybe sometimes you get like a little more than that. But no, it's just been like. I was pretty happy playing Landfall up until Dingo 1 was that blue-green list. Now I'm cutting Cub. Yeah, that blue-green just farms Landfall, or did you find a way to adapt? Alright, so they get Factor Fiction, Sabos Web, mostly these 2. Alright, I'm assuming my Graveyard Hate is good and my Disenchants are good, but an Arena is good. Maybe Decree of Pain is good. Okay, what is not good? Sword's probably bad. What about Wrath of Gods? Decree of Pain's probably bad. What about Wrath of Gods? Do I need to keep them in? Or can I just play no removal, no sweepers? Each other global enchantment is a creature. They could bring in angels. I have 4 Vindicate for angels. That's their plan. Meddling Mage, yeah. I'll try with bringing Meddling Mage if I was them. Les enchantements du monde sont des créatures. J'ai pas capté. Okay, well, let's trim at least 1 Wrath of Gods. And then let's trim 1 Decree of Justice. Do I need both crypts? Probably. Or oh, I didn't bring the second one in. I do. Alright, let's just try no Wrath of Gods and see what happens. So I don't know what else to cut. Very nice hands. Missing second swamp, but must be nice to have a fetch land. Marsh flats win. Alright, I guess I care about the rest turn one because of Sabus Web. Let's take their enabler. Let's do verdict first. I guess it could go Ancient Tomb Replenish. Okay, Plains was the card they drew. I was just trying to maximize my mana. Ameda is not smart. Seal of Cleansing. And you have Replenished in hands. Alright, well, I guess I have to play my Furnace. Bottom card, XDD. I'm not gonna play the Seal. I guess I risk Parallax Tides. But I'm not sure Parallax Tide is that scale. Oh yeah, they have Seal Parallax Tide combo. One-sided Armageddon. Did I watch what? I did not watch a YouTube video that you linked, probably. Let's see it. Is it insane clickbait? One light.
If you want to have a job in the next 5...
Oh my god. Let me guess. AI.
5 years. These are the AI rules you need to know.
Wow, how did I know? One light, one dark, Allure Eclipse short film. Magic the Gathering Arena. Alright, we know there are last two cards in hand, so that part's kind of nice. Gab, watch the ad. Do you want me to be unemployed? Alright, so I need to get their Seal of Cleansing, right? Or else I get got. They seal their tides. In response, they remove. But then I can seal it in response. I have it at home, I just don't have it on this laptop, I guess. It's Liz's laptop. I don't know, I just want to pay these YouTube creators. Is that wrong? You can't seal and respond if they hold priority, target all your lands first. Oh, it's the other way around, right? Alright, I mean, they have Tide, and then they have Replenish to get it back at some point. But they don't have that much going on. Oh, hello. Easy. Was that a good draw? Anyone please explain if that was a good draw. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for them not to use all the counters. They could have maybe done one more, but can't blame them for not wanting to burn abeyance. Well, I was not planning on it. We know they have Expanse. Oh, they literally have Parallax Tide to save their lands. That would be really bad. Like the best sideboard card they could have is like Sabos Web and more Fact or Fictions, which they kind of do. They go up to 3 and 3. Well, that list I'm looking at anyways. I'm giving you all the text for when white-black control is tier 1. Okay, still can't go after lands. Let's try and find second black mana. Cycle Gladiator now. Maybe get old upkeep stop. Oh, I was like, why'd you tap all this mana, right? Aura of Silence. Damn, or else they would have one-sided Armageddon me. That would have been bad. Okay, that was a good draw. Hey, backer MTG. I think Blue-White Chant is a decent deck. If that's your type of deck for modern. The meta, I don't know what the meta is right now, so I can't tell you if it's good in the meta. But it's supposedly bad against energy. I forget. I mean, there was a Pro Tour in Modern where it did really well. And the meta was pretty good for it. Alright, so they're gonna lose their Parallax Tides. If the top deck replenish. What should I go after? Just their lands? What else am I gonna go after right now? You think the white sources? Oh, I get back 2 lands. I forgot. Alright, we need to dodge like fact or fiction, and I should also take the habit to not tap that Dust Bowl because of Sabos Web. Need to dodge replenish for a bit, or find a crypt. Alright, that Seal of Cleansing. That's obnoxious. Yeah, I could get both white sources. It sounds pretty good. I go to Aura Seal to and play Arena. That might be better, honestly. I think it's just better in the long run. Like over the next 2 or 3 turns. And then use Dust Bowl this turn. Just need to dodge like this draw step, maybe a couple. Wait, is that a different one? Is that the one they had in hand? Oh no, it's the one they had in hand. Alright, Arena. Arena, carry me. Carry me to the promised lands. Hmm. Oh. Oh, blowout. You did not call it. You said no one plays that card anymore. You actually jinxed me. You did the opposite of calling it. Oh my god. Maybe I was greedy to Dust Bowl? No, there's no way. Target spell or ability. Wow. Well, that sucks. Brother, really? That's your draws, response, cleansing tides? The actual hell. I mean, maybe I was so far ahead, I'm supposed to therapy, like... I don't know what I'm supposed to therapy. Tide or facts? Multiple to fairies response noted. Alright, I need to dodge. I mean, I need to dodge so much though, like replenish, factor fiction, attunement. Crypt, yeah, crypt would be pretty nice. Nice. Should I even like... Should I therapy Mana Leak? Did we see Mana Leak in game 1? I mean, they have advance and stuff. They probably just cut Mana Leak. I don't think I can lose if the crypt resolved. Dude, this soldier did so much work. It was like emotional support soldier this game. I'm gonna do that on Mana Leak, and then they're gonna have another counter spell, and they're gonna have like, I don't even know, 2 islands. Okay. Alright, suck it. Suck it. Are you locked at 4-0? No. You need 5 wins at 7 rounds. You'll probably have good breakers, so you'll probably be locked at 5-0. Why do you draw? Frantic Search. Okay. Sig brags, though. What are you playing? You can't just come brag and not tell us what you're playing. Nah. It's 6 rounds if it's exactly 64 players. But since it's right in here, you see? Round 4 of 7. Alright, they just tripped themselves. They're helping me out. I like it. Dude, Arena is so goated. Lands back. We'll verdict your last 2 cards. And all these matchups that I was kind of worried about, they've been going like kind of nicely. Just a combo of like verdict, vindicate, everything just adds up nicely. Damn, can't even have dissatisfaction. I will say it is easier when they never cast a fact or fiction. That was nice. But that was cool that I won a game where they got me with the favorite response and they got me with tide cleansing. It's pre-modern, black white still sewer. Obvi. Obvi. Bit of a slow hand. This hand's better. Can I have this hand instead? Let's see. P. Nascimento. I'm like Nassif. Pre-modern mono blue. Be free. I mean, my hand's not good against anyone, right? Really? Doesn't need a ton to be good, though. I kind of want to keep any spell, really. What do they like to play? Blue, black, mid, Grixis, Pioneer. Alright, let's try keep. I even have some cycling lands, some utility lands. You think Psychotog? That could make sense. Reanimator? Wrath of God, not the absolute worst in this matchup. I mean, not sure. I might be helping them. No, I don't think I'm really helping them, but... Oh, we got a land and a therapy? Their hand must be pretty great. Oh, they can reanimate both? Am I dead? No, that's not 20. That's not 20 free. Is it? Oh, no, an animate dead? Alright, let's hope their last card is not a duress. Oh. Damn, the list I played last time didn't have Rurik, so that was nice. Man, I should have done it right away. I guess I messed up. I was thinking like, well, no, I didn't mess up. I was thinking if they duress me, then I can scrying for 2. That's why I didn't cycle right away. Maybe that was bad play though. Oh, I get a gladiator. Not sure what that does for me, but Seven Phantom Nishoba.
Let's get down to the sewer.
Man, I'm gonna lose because I didn't cycle right away. I guess I messed up. Alright. Need a small miracle. I think I would have kept my hand against Reanimator too. Wow. Peace. Always had it, obviously. Alright, let's see. Reanimate Vizara. Okay. Could go after their blue mana. That's probably bad though. Did I play Premodern back in the day? I mean, I played a deck like that in Standards. But no, I never played Premodern. But Premodern's like somewhat close to... It's somewhat close to some of the old Standard formats, some of the decks, and it's also... Some of the decks are somewhat close of some of the extended decks with way worse mana. Like that Reanimator deck was... There's an extended deck that was pretty similar. The deck I'm playing... There's a standard deck that was pretty similar. The first years of Premodern was a lot of copying old extended decks with worse mana. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I build decks, I built two pre-modern decks like a few years ago, maybe during the pandemic, and I built a survival recurring deck, and I think I maybe built that white black deck. Remember? Maybe I built a red deck too. I'm not sure. All right, I still have that one Vizara in hand. Decree of Pain. Guess I should just cycle. Alright. I'm not sure I can really lose at this point. Not sure I need to Dust Bowl. Maybe they get to 5 mana. Oh, Lauren's not playable on Magic Online? Really? You can't go fast enough? Because the points leading up to Lauren, your games are probably like not very long. And you have a lot of time to click. I'm assuming it is. There's like very few decks that are not playable on Magic Online. It's pretty rare. Alright, they found Careful Study. Let's see if I get punished for not going after their blue mana earlier. Has multiple 5/0s, it's playable. That's what I thought. Is there a deck in the history of Magic that was really too click intensive to that you couldn't play it on? I think there was one or two. And there's definitely like decks where you have to play like extra win conditions because you can't just do the infinite loops. But is there a deck that you could legit not play at all? Hamlet Titan chatting, yeah. Chatting. Okay, so they discarded Vizara but did not have... Let's verdict down what's going on here. Bomberman? What's 4 Bomberman? 4 Horsemen. European Sickening Dreams! Well, I guess that's Swordmount creature to not die, but... Sickening Dreams. Alright, good to know. Jean-Bald, thank you so much for the 17 months. Welcome back. They're at 10 and have no cards in hand. Let's just go. Oh, Bomberman is okay, that deck, yeah. Let's see. I think they're not quite dead. Or does the imp not block? I guess the imp just doesn't block, right? Forget. I know it flies now. So they can block my dragon, go up to 12, take 11. My com block, okay. That would have been so brutal to die to like Sickening Dreams for 2. Especially with Sword in hand or being able to verdict myself. Alright, pretty nice to win game 1. When I have that in my sideboard. Also, I think I want the seals. Because I think they bring in Null Rods. And they also have Animate Dead, so the disenchants are nice. Decree of Pain's pretty bad. Decree of Justice, not great. And then Therapy's probably like not the greatest either. Because you have to guess. Verdict could be bad. Maybe Therapy to Rest is good enough. I can't remember what I boarded out last time. If I boarded out Verdict or not. There was a matchup where we were debating Verdict or Vindicate, but I would never board out Vindicate in that matchup. That was another matchup. Verdict's kind of nice with Crypt. I don't know, let's try this. Oh, they have Oath sometimes? That doesn't seem very good against me. Alright, I'm not gonna maul because they have duress and stuff, so just gonna keep somewhat functioning hands. Somewhat functional hand, I mean. Maybe I should be a little more aggressive though. Like I could mulligan to Graveyard Hate and then they just have like Null Rod anyways. How fast does a Chroma kill? Flying first for vision. Oh, he has haste. And protection from black. I guess that's a reason why I shouldn't mulligan to like Turbo Crypt, I guess. Probably I'm gonna go draw a sword again. That's a pretty good hand for them. That version is a little scary. I feel like my opponent the other day didn't have all the hasty monsters. Yeah, I mean, besides having sword in my opening hand. They probably have like Cabal Therapy. I mean, I could have Edict in my deck, I guess. They could name Edict. That's a card that would make sense. But then you have to guess which Edict. Are you gonna play that Therapy or not? Maybe they have Careful Study and they're debating whether or not there's a point. I mean, for sure, if you have Therapy, you just play it there and name something, right? Like, why would you not? But plus, you get to see my hand for next game. Chainers, really? I feel like I would play Diabolic Edict if I was gonna play one of the two. Just because of like Ball Lightning and just instant speed in general. Alright, can I do it again? Maybe there's a 2 mana. Can I draw a sword like a scumbag? Alright, Sickening Dreams. The rest therapy. Oh, that's what they were debating. Alright, don't think it made me want to sideboard too differently. Maybe 4 disenchants is a lot. Especially because I'm on the play. A couple verdicts. You sure? Yeah, they always play Animate Dead. You played it in game 1. Alright, let's see if that verdict's better than Aura of Silence. Probably gonna be better than Aura of Silence, but we'll see. Could easily be worse too. You can't animate Dedachroma. No, that's a good point. You cannot. Interesting hand. Free reanimate spells. Careful study. Dark ritual. So they don't have the boom boom. And if I take study, they don't have a discard outlet. What would I take besides careful study? Why would I take anything else? Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. But also means I'd probably convert it. Unless they play something. Okay, they play Undiscovered Paradise, so but Verdict's probably going to be good at some point. Damn, I should have played the Verdict. Feral Dragon kind of nice was Exhumed too. Oh, speaking of nice, Sword plus Arena, are you kidding me? That's like best possible, basically. GG. Oh, Undiscovered, discard to hand size? Wow, nice. Let's see. Two Dark Ritual. So if they draw Duress, I'm kind of screwed. Take Reanimate, right? Each player puts a creature from their graveyards. Alright. Plus, it's a 1 mana spell. Let's see if they go for it. I mean, what are you waiting for? The more you wait with a deck like that, the worse off you are. Just gotta hope they didn't find a duress somehow. That'd be brutal. Duress or therapy. Wait, they're playing both rituals? What? What did you draw? Ah, you're animating my gladiator. That makes sense. That's kind of a sick play. Fortunately for them, I also have the dragon and the sword, but... Do I even want to bring back my dragon, XTD? No, I do. And I have 2 cards left. Perfect. Last 2. Pretty sure there's no creature in there, right? Let's see what I have. 2 damage for 5 damage when I have Arena in play. Not interested. Most of these legs sucks. Oh, yeah, I was thinking I would just play more lands and no petals and stuff, but I kind of hate these cards. They're probably good, but well, how would you build a deck? What are people doing so badly? I know it's only 2 damage, but this feels like it's hard for me to lose at this point. Maybe I should be attacking. Okay, so what do they have? Multani and City of Brass. Okay. Yeah, I've won a surprisingly high amount of games was just I don't know why I discarded a Vindicate and I'm just being like silly. Is a copy pasta dig or what? It's like when people like do like a semi wall of text, people will like kind of poke a little fun. They're good. I wouldn't mind you like telling us how you think you should build a deck and stuff. I'm interested. You do sound like a goober if you say that and then don't like say what you would do different and stuff. Just saying. Yeah, you also like shouldn't try to be offended too seriously if we're gonna hang out here and share thoughts and stuff. We just make fun of people. That's what we do. Sometimes a little too aggressively, but it's usually in good fun. Try not to take myself too seriously, and people in chat don't either. Control in Premodern, you prefer Orzhov or Zorius? I haven't had time to play Blue Eye yet. This is like the first real deck, or the first deck I've really put a little work into. Would I play a paper Premodern tournament? I play so few paper tournaments, so probably not, but that sounds fun. Ugh. Lands and spell, eh? Alright, let's try and keep, I guess. Not sure about that one. Perfect hand. Okay, opponent. Whenever you want. Catching up on my Discord. Do you have a pepperoni cheese pizza mattress? Or, I mean, carpet? Is that a real thing? Kind of hideous, honestly. Maybe it looks good in real life. Quit school. No, it says quit smoking, but it's a school bus or something. I didn't get that one. Am I providing enough value to the shareholders? I didn't understand. It's a useless CEO? It's just a meme of like existential thoughts. What changed to what? Oh, okay. Just like, I get it. Okay, I was looking too far for like the meaning of the force and stuff. Oh yeah, I keep up with the meme channels. I react. Might even comment sometimes. Yeah, I don't click the. I click the modern one. All the other. I click modern and standard. Mountain Go. All right, Punin said, "Howdy, GL. Sorry about that." So I'm gonna assume they're not just next leveling, and I'm gonna remove the hand hider. Mountain Incinerate. It's like gaining 6 life. I kept a sketchy hand. I kept 5 lands, Decree, and Undead Gladiator. It's that time of the month already? I feel like your last reset was not that long ago. Oh god, it's gonna be a lot of ball lightnings coming my way. Not good. Not good at all. I could waste a mana and try and rep.
Yellow Hat Pigeon Ivory Tower Report. We have made it back to the yellowhat sewer. Someone tell Yellow Hat Pigeon yellowhat sewer Yellow Hat
Guess I'm
Pigeon
gonna cycle main in
yellowhat
case
sky.
I hit therapy or duress. Pedital. Thanks for reporting back. And welcome back. It was many months. Alright, do I accept my fate here and just play the furnace and not waste a mana? I guess I'll accept my fate. I think they know that hymn's not legal. I think they were making a joke. Oh, Vortex first. I'm not sure why I didn't sack Furnace on my turn, actually. That's kind of silly. Oh, Furnace actually has an ability in this matchup? Hmm. I think I'm just gonna cycle the Decree for one at this point. Maybe just get back Gladiator and kind of just want to discard that Duress, honestly. Don't feel like it's doing much at this point. This thing you can't gain life, right? The player would gain life, that player gains no life instead. Could go for their last two cards, but they're probably bad anyways. I think I'm gonna save it and see what happens. Yeah. Smart. Can I win the race ever? Probably not, right? Jacks will pop. Please, they drew a pretty bad card. Alright, let's see. Start by getting rid of a bolt. Cycling Gladiator. Not 5. I mean, even if they draw 2 lands. Con attack was a token. They go to 13. Yeah, I probably should just keep cycling. Yeah, I know I need Vindicate into Verdict. I'm well aware. Hmm. Trying to replay my lands. That Vortex was much worse than a Bull Lightning. Yeah. It's pretty desperate. Alright, well, please they didn't draw a good card. That was our one loss so far today. We've been reviewing the Lauren card as they came, yeah, so it's already happened. I can do a recap after this match. I know verdict on you because Vortex prevents you from gaining life. Prevents both players from gaining life. Or the rest plus the seals plus the Vindicate for Vortex and Curse Scroll. I think I'm gonna do all of it. Maybe I'll just cut all the Skeletals crying, even though I feel like they could have their moments. Welcome to the chat. Damn, Vienna aggro today. Alright, good hands. I got Circle of Protection Red, and I've got Answer for Curse Crawl, except I am missing lands. Circle of Protection Red can get a little awkward without lands.
Damn 48 months. Saluting face.
For your anniversary. Wait, is it 104 anniversary as well? No, it can't be, anniversary is in April. 60, 84, 96, 108. Yeah, makes sense. Bits, appreciate it. Welcome back. Alright, I guess I'll just say go for now. Might cycle, might not. Probably won't cycle. It's hard to beat. Yeah, it's pretty hard for them to beat it, but if I get stuck on land forever, I'll probably lose. But yeah. The fact that I have Wrath of God is nice too. And they try to flood the board with Screecher to tab me out. They may have Anarchy. I haven't seen that cards in people's sideboards so far, but Flaring Pain. Yeah, Flaring Pain is legal. Every land I draw is just so huge. Mock Fanatic. Alright, I might be the turn where that might be the turn where I cycle, and I'm gonna take a lot of damage though. I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they might ball lightning me. No, I guess I'll wait. Brutal. What am I never casting? Orzhov sounds probably pretty bad. Okay, obviously I should prevent Incinerate over a Jackal Pup. Or Mock Fanatic. I'm not casting anything, I'm just trying to not die. Just, I mean, they have Bolt Lightning and Fire Blast in their deck. They can, like, kill me out of nowhere if I tap out. Vortex. Vortex, pretty big commitment. I expected a little worse here. But probably what they have to do. think I should prevent Jackal Pup. I don't think I should take, even if it means I get bolted and fire blasted. At least they're using all their spells, and it's going to be hard for them to rebuild. I mean, if I never draw a land, I might lose, but I think I should be fine. Also means I don't have to worry about Curse Scroll as much. The question is, do I prevent damage from Mock Fanatic? I technically could die if they have it. One from Fanatic, double bolt or bolt fire blast or incinerate fire blast or seal fire blast. I also don't think I can afford to take damage like that. Tough one. Oh, looks like I die. I'm ready to just have one. Surprise every time I do that to get to like resolve a spell. I really need to draw a land at some point. Alright, nice. If I draw one more land, maybe I can wrath the boards. It's also all tedious. So if I prevent that, I die to exactly Fire Blast. Because last turn they didn't have Fire Blast and they didn't have another bolt. So I think it's literally only Fire Blast. But why would they do that? They didn't. Should I respect them? I thought respect them. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes people make bad plays, but I guess in my experience, people usually don't make bad plays. We're losing, not doing COP on Muck first. Oh. Wow. I didn't realize how interesting. Good call. We'll see now. I mean, probably not. Probably won't see anything. Yeah, it's choose not target. Wow, yeah, good call. I would have probably not realized. Alright, let's see. If I cycle for dragon now, I die to any bolt. Well, assuming they have fire blast in hand. Can I win though if I don't cycle now? Like, I'm getting deeper in the hole. They can't have bolt plus blast yet, but they could draw it. Oh, you want me to duress? Duress is not the absolute worst, but then it opens up some top decks maybe. Alright, I'm just gonna cycle dragon and hope they don't rip. I can also just take a hit from Jackal Pup, but that's probably not reasonable. Am I liking the format? It's been okay. Incinerate. Huh. Why would you do that now? Well, I guess it kind of makes sense. Well, I guess I'm going down to 1. But we got an Incinerate out of their hand. So they did not have Fire Blast, actually. Right? We got. They made like a Spas play, I think. Bring back Dragon, XDD. Alright, I think I can Wrath, right? Yeah. They're double Rishadan ports. Dusball MVP. Is Rav better than cleansing into Verdict? Well, I don't have a swamp right now. I think this is pretty good. They're dying to their own vortex and they don't have a ton of outs. They could go like land, curse crawl, kill me though. So that's kind of an issue. Funny in hindsight, I wish I'd kept that Aura of Silence. It'd be much better than Seal of Cleansing right now. But there's also Ring. Yeah, good call. So we gotta assume they have a lot of, do I even make one token? They don't have lands. They don't have creatures. It's Ball Lightning. I mean, that token's a big deal. Someone had Lava Dart, but I don't think that's very common. No need to race? Dude, they have like a ton of top decks that kill me. Yeah, they were holding that one card that was not a... They probably have like a Ball Lightning. Also, they need to have the right, like... It can't be like double Incinerate and stuff. Alright, now we only really lose to Barbarian Ring. Need to dodge Barbarian Wing like 2 more turns. I saw non-basic lands. Some people run Flying Pain and Anarchy. Yeah, I mean, some people. I mean, these cards are illegal, but I think they're very common. Wait, why did they fetch? What the hell? Just costed themselves a draw step. They did not think that one, Who needs black mana? Oh, incinerate my token. Okay. And there's still nothing I can do, right? I guess I can play the seal. I'm not sure what that helps with, but... Alright. No ring, please. Grim. Okay. Pull lightning. Okay. I'm gonna tap the cave here. Can't risk it. Yeah, that was quite the game. Man, the decrees are so slow. A decree of pain over wrath is just meme. How many rings do they play? Furnace? I mean, not the worst. It's cheap at least. Therapy could be good too. Two, yeah. They have Levamancer. True. Could do a therapy over an aura on the draw, maybe. Or maybe both therapy. Maybe one therapy is the sweet spot. Also haven't restarted my magic online. Oof. It is pretty appealing to take very little damage from their creatures. But no lands when FCOP in my deck is just like so bad. Alright. Could be better. Could be better, could be worse. I think I'm just gonna duress first in case they have like Curse Call or something. See their hand for Bull Lightning too. See if they have like a second Mock Fanatic, stuff like that. A Lightning Bolts, Incinerate. Bolts. Alright, nice. Noble Lightning. Playing on Mock Fanatic's kind of nice, because if they sack it, I can just name like Bull Lightning. Verdict. We know one of their cards Incinerate. Probably not worth it. I don't think you can sack here. It's just too bad. Well, I guess they disagree. It's elemental, right? Elemental. Alright, let's keep the land in hand for now. Play a seal. Could have cycle too. But if I draw a land, I might want to verdict myself. I'm at 6 and have no cards. Let's cycle first. Let's see what they do. Jackal Pup. I should cycle then, because I don't have an answer to Jackal Pup. Yeah, I mean, I boarded out some sweepers and stuff. Decree of Pain. At 6. I think I have Dragon in the yard, so I think I should probably just play my lands. Not play too scared. I have like what, a quarter of their spells covered almost? No, maybe not. A fifth? A fifth of their spells covered? No, not like this. Prage. Alright, they didn't kill me end of turn, but they could just have Fire Blast. I think I'm dead. Flame Rift. I think I'm dead. No, not dead. Alright. I need to like not die to Curse Scroll now. Oh, Barbarian Ring too, yeah. What do I discard? Swamp and multiple Curse Scroll, plus it costs them one more. And time constraints. I don't know, I was pretty scared. Maybe I should have like taken a chance. That put me like kind of in a rough spot now. Maybe I should have taken a chance. I'm at 5. Grim. Okay. It's nice that I keep playing the lands because of the verdicts. To fin their deck. The GG Dust Bowl. I think their last card in hand is bad, right? Dust Bowl the goats.
Elephant fact. In the 1997-1998 Tempest block, there are 4 specific elephant cards whose flavor text all begins with the
Not a
exact
one.
same haunting sentence. These are its last days.
Classic.
The cards are Armored Armadon, Stronghold, Bull Elephant, Visions. Though originally printed earlier,
I wonder if they win if they don't
Tempest
sign the Muck
Paralore fits
Fanatic
the
and I
theme.
name
Crazed
Goblin
Armadon,
instead.
Tempest, Trumpeting Armadon, Stronghold.
Sorry, I was not paying a lick of attention, Babar. I was in a bit of a pickle. Yeah. Sebastian. I didn't even see Sebastian was in the mix. What does Sebastian play? I mean, that hand's kind of gas against everyone, right? Red Gamer, Podzo. It is a good deck. It is a quite good deck. Jeez. Pillar? No red player casts a spell as mana fearless. Pillar is really good against me, no? Or is it? Yeah, I think I should take the pillar. Flame Rift, pretty stock. Pack 4, only 3, but the fourth one's probably worse than like a basic land anyways. What can I say? I'm a cop. Oh, he's lost the connection. I'll be right back. You joined the game. What if they have anarchy? Well, you just play a second one. Sorry, internet microcut. No problem. The Lions fired the offensive coordinator. Okay. Did they get a new center yet, or? Damn, I should have played the Circle of Protection main deck. Okay, we know he doesn't have a land. I could Vindicate a land. Does that ever make sense? Alright, I guess I should just Verdict now. And try and get some tokens out of my Decree of Justice. Alright, Vortex pretty good here. I take 2 damage for free. Land is not bad. I'm gonna need some lands. I'll do it now in case I had a land drop. Verdict could be good. Pretty awkward hand. I need a dragon. It's funny, even in this matchup, dragon's like the best card. Eternal Dragon, what a card. Kind of have to do it now because of Ball Lightning and stuff. It's not great though. Oh, he thought I was targeting him. Thanks, DD. Not that it really matters, but he said oops lol. I think I should play my land in case I draw dragon. I think it's better than keeping it for another verdict. Ugh. I am winning the race. Kill a token or... Damn, no dragon. No dragon, no gladiator. This is not gonna go well for me. Oh yeah, one more attack and Flame Rift doesn't work anymore. He already drew 2 though. Maybe he'll draw like a pillar. Don't need to play your in land when you have Vortex in play. I don't think so. If a player would gain life, that player gains no life instead. Alright, I need to dodge a top deck. If a player would gain life, that player gains no life instead. Jackalpup. Pillar. Hey, land number 7. Let's go. Damn, we won the pre-board game too. It's kind of nice. So what did I keep that almost backfired? Like Aura of Silence over Decrease?
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
We said 1 therapy on the draw is nice. Maybe Wrath is all worse against his version. Aura or one of the Decrees. They're both kind of bad. Maybe I'll do just 2 therapy on the draw. Yeah, he kept a 1-lander too. Pretty perfect hands. His Verdict's not very good against Curse Crawl. I'm not sure if he plays Curse Crawl. Sword. Indicate. Hello, Legacy Council. What did you play? Yeah, it's looking good. I'm up a game. My hand's pretty nice. Just play the Circle of Protection right away, right? Why do I even need to Verdict? Or I could let him play a Vortex. Better to save the Verdict? Nah. Verdicting lands when you have Circle of Protection is really bad. I think Circle Protection red right away is good when you have the land drops in that spot. I drew the incredible combination of Circle of Protection red and lands. Very skilled. Very skilled gamer. Anarchy. Backup. That's gonna prevent the damage and then cycle a dragon. And then he can go crazy if he wants to. Can he kill me? Prevent seal. Take. I mean, in theory, yes. Go wait a turn. I could have like not prevented the Grim Lavamancer. Damn, every land's just so good. Let's like free up my mana a bit. Verdict Dome. Not in a rush to Verdict Dome, I think. More worried about not taking damage. Do you ever stop playing lands? Was COP and backup COP? I don't think so. Why would I ever stop playing lands? Flaring Pain, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I need to play a land here, but maybe I should. I mean, if they only have, if they, the only reason to like, I guess Anarchy could get me technically. Anarchy and Fire Blast could kind of get me. Maybe now I can stop playing lands. I don't have dragon in my yards. Wrath of Gods. I can take the one. I can prevent the one. I mean, I'm still at 11. I don't think there's really a reason to like not prevent. You could bluff sack some seals here. And I would kind of have to take it. 4 cards, free seals. Yeah, I could seal a seal of fire now. Ironically. I mean, I have Vindicate and Aura for Curse Scroll. It's also good against Flaring Pain. King Eric, thank you so much for the 68 months. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're good, up to a good 2026, you and everyone in chat. Watching Gap press COP over and over instead of going to bed. Oh, we're gonna make top 8s. I think it's safe to bring back the dragon now. Ooh, even made a land drop. Well, I play Leon now, I'm not going. Are you? Looking forward to watching though. See what people see what does well in standard. Get all data, all that good stuff. Oh, he does have it. He actually does have Anarchy. Prevent the damage from Anarchy, XDD. Doesn't work. What to do, what to do, what to do. Cycle Dragon. Bring it back. Play Circle again. Win? Yeah, winning sounds good. I guess since he has Anarchy in his deck, I'm gonna verdict him. Yeah, we got paired against Mono Red 3 times today and Red Green once, and the other day 0 times against Red decks. But we've been holding up our own. It's tough. Some close games. Well, I'm assuming he doesn't have more than one Anarchy. There's almost no way, right, that anyone plays more than one. Usually the card you play one of, unless the meta is like a lot of it, but 2 usually? Nah, bro. You guys are just making up numbers. You guys are 100% making up numbers. Let's see. I've been wrong before. I've accused people of making up numbers and been wrong before, but pretty sure you're making up numbers right now. Damn, why did I try to open a... People have gotten banned for less. No, that's not true. People have gotten timeout though. Mono Red Sly. Sideboards. Card doesn't even show. Zero Anarchy. Zero Anarchy. Can keep going. I can keep going. Alright, it gets the dragon too. Alright. I mean, Podzo is a very smart gamer.
From the ghastly Eyrie, I can see to the ends of the world, and from this vantage point, I declare with utter certainty that this one is in
No
the
Fire
bag.
Blast in response? What's he gonna discard? Double Flaring Pain now? Fire Blast and Flame Rift. Wait, why didn't he Fire Blast me in response? Oh, either way. Guess it didn't matter. I mean, should I just vindicate his land so he can't cast Anarchy at this point? I think it's better to verdict him than to verdict me. Mountain Fire Blast. My average led sub game. I don't know. My computer is also slow. But I see my deck doesn't kill fast. Hell yeah, top 8. Let's go. Alright. Let's see if Jose really has our number today or if I can get one. The rest therapy verdict. Plains Dust Bowl. Oof. I'm not sure my deck really functions on 5 cards. But this hand is kind of atrocious. Alright. Get rid of Duress and get rid of Decree, I guess. And try to get them with the discard spells. Two Bolt Lightning. Maybe they'll draw another Bolt Lightning. Rally opponent just drew Bolt Lightning for the turn. I could have waited a turn, actually. That's kind of loose. Oh, I should have named Mod Fanatic. If I kept the decree over verdict, I could have maybe kept the... No, that would have been... No. Seems like one Plague main deck could be good. I don't know what I would cut for it, but... Alright, I need a white source next turn and I have a chance. Yeah, what did you play, Council? I'm sure you answered earlier, but I was not paying attention. I did my classic move of asking a question and then not listening to the answer. Played Greenskins and I'm ATM versus Burn H3. I don't know what Greenskins is. I'm gonna have to be a little more precise. Is it too little, too late? I might just be dead on board here. 6, 7, 8. Labid Art is. I'm just gonna do that and pray that somehow I'm not dead on board because I don't think swording at Jackal Pub's gonna get me anywhere. Yeah, I mean Mono Rights probably does the best deck in the format. XD to rest. Damn, they drew really like shit too. If I just named Mock Fanatic, I would have won. It's funny. If I kept Mock Fanatic, kept my decree. Hmm. I think this is good. This is more or less what I've been doing. Could be worse. How good is his mana? Depends. Overall, pretty bad. Hence, Mono Red being the best deck. Interesting. So Duress now is good. It lets me therapy if they drew a creature. But it's one less look at a Bull Lightning. It's really good if they drew Curse Scroll. It's really good if they drew like any creatures, really. Yeah, I probably should just do it now. Or she did it not. Alright, well, obviously it would have been infinitely better to cycle Dragon, but that was a pretty good draw. Skill. Probably not gonna matter, but that's pretty nice for them. I think this is better than playing COP with 2 mana up because they have 2 lands, right? Gain 6. Pretty nice. Oh, and now they played the Vortex. Win con secured. I could prevent it. And that's to me. I actually cannot prevent it. I'm memeing. So mean, fanny pack. You glad you stuck around for more of that, or I finally put you to sleep? This opponent did not cast Anarchy, I believe. Okay, they don't want to play that game. Alright, on the draw, I did plus a therapy. Oh, what did I do? I only had 1 aura on the draw. The Cyclers, even Gladiator is less important to hit my land drop, but I could co one, I think. I think Gladiator is a bit better than Decree of Justice, but I'm not sure. Wrong enchantment. Okay. Before I get rid of Decree of Justice. Could be better than Wrath of God, though, especially because I already have a sword. Wrath's pretty nice against Latamancer. Could just get rid of Gladiator, too. I don't think that's right, though. What do I have? I have 2 of each. I have 2 Decrees left and 2 Wrath of Gods. I don't know. Could close the Gladiator to block, I guess. I'm keeping Gladiator. It's one of the 2 expensive white cards. I'm not sure which one, though. I think I'm just going to get rid of Wrath, but I might redraw a Wrath. I might redraw like swords and removal and stuff. Also, Decree for 1 kind of trades with creatures sometimes. I mean, it's usually going to kill a creature. Alright, planes up the top would have been super nice. I'll take a land, though. Take any land right now, I guess. But that cave's gonna cost me. And these Dustbowl and the mono red matchup are really rough. Not having extra basics. Oh, should have kept Wrath of Gods. GG. Lands. Could be worse. Speaking of lands, it would be nice if they had lands. Land and mountain. Okay, so their last card is Lightning Bolt, or is Ball Lightning, I mean. Oh, maybe our last card is a land. Wishful thinking. Well, I guess keeping Decree over Wrath of God was really good. Might be game winning here. Could Dustbolt the ring. It's kind of good against Vortex, maybe good against another Bolt Lightning. I'm gonna want to do it, but then I'm taking one more damage from Mock Fanatic than I have to. They don't have land. They would have played it probably because of Verdict. People usually just play their lands. I need to cast Gladiator. That seems bad. Chance activated. I have 4 cards in the yards. I can do it next turn and do Decree of Justice first. Hey, this is bad. I don't want to know which land I want to sack. The nice part about casting Gladiator is that I get to Decree of Justice for 2 next turn. So it's honestly not that bad. I actually don't hate it. There's also me seeing way less cards. I'm gonna just cycle Decree of Justice. Yeah, tough. I just dead. Ain't no way, right? Circle of Protection red, please. Okay, our last card in hand. Well, I guess I should have Dustbolts. That's always right. That was nice. Yeah, I need Circle of Protection reds. Verdict, Swords. Oh my god. Is there a reason to not play it? Alright, I'm not even gonna attack. Not sure what it matters, but... Fuck.
The next label play. The next label play.
So close. So sick. 1 mana, 1 turn, 1 everything.
Not like this.
2 life.
Not like this.
Like just having a planes early in the game. Yeah. Well, this guy had my number. I beat a bunch of red decks, but he beat me twice.